All right. All right, so if you don't have a strap, get some kind of like long belt, or one of those elastic bands are okay too, and a block and a blanket. Alrighty, so we're gonna start today our yin yoga, 4 o'clock. It's time, let's do it. So we will do some work for the hips and psoas, and maybe we'll add some shoulders, so we'll see if we have time. So we'll start sitting today. And let's go ahead and arrange the sit bones into the floor and start to move a little bit into a rotation, circling around the hips. Exhaling forward, inhaling, so you pull into the knees and circle back. Just creating a movement here that allows the lumbar spine to release and the muscles of the lats. And go ahead and reverse the direction, create a flow, connecting the body with the breath and the movement. Coming present in the body and arriving in this present moment with each and every breath. All right, come back to center now. Let's hang on to our ankles. So we're gonna inhale, bring the chest forward, and exhale around the spine. A few gentle movements here, opening up the middle of the spine. Inhale forward, exhale back. Deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now let's start with one opening shoulder exercise because we can all use that. So let's bring the right hand underneath the right glutes with the palm facing forward. And we will drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. So we're gonna open the right side of the neck. Keep the spine tall and the arm really long. And see how much you wanna drop this ear to the shoulder without forcing. Just creating a nice release on this right side. Connect to the breath and let the breath open up some space on this right side of the neck. Breathing in, energizing, breathing out, releasing. And just let the gravity do the work mostly, allowing this to be a gentle release. And if this hand doesn't like it right under the glutes, you may want to bring it also around your waist, bending at the elbow and stretching the arm across your lower back. This would also give you a nice release. We're going to allow this pose to take effect by holding for at least 2 more minutes. So take your time, be patient with your body, with this opportunity to release tension and blockages in the base of the neck and base of the skull. Allowing this time to be an opportunity to be with your body, with the experience of the moment. Acknowledging what arises, allowing this tension, this stress to be there, and then releasing it with the out breath. See how it feels. If you need to back off a bit, that's okay. This yin yoga is very gentle, very kind, allowing the body to release in the most gentle and natural way, with our own body weight and with the gravity's pull, and also with a magical effect of time lapse. So the holding, the time has great effect on this pose because we are allowing the body to receive, to open, to relax. Now we're going to change the position a little bit. We're going to bring the chin towards the left shoulder, looking over the left shoulder. Try and keep that right arm nice and long. So you may feel a little bit different meridian opening, a little bit more of a nerve stretching. Make sure you don't feel a sensation of burning or electric shock. That will be your nerves reacting. So back off or realign or readjust the posture. Inhale and gently bring the head back. And stay right here and bring the left arm across the body and grab your tricep here. And just bring the head down, keep the neck long, and just bring the head down towards the chest. Lengthening the back of the neck and opening through the back side on the left. So you're pulling a bit, activating. Neck is long, chin to the chest. Okay, and let's release that. And we'll switch sides. Now left hand underneath the left side of the body or behind the back. Right ear towards the right shoulder. Spine is tall, the arm is long. Relax the neck, let it drop gradually, very naturally, releasing. Soften the breath. You want to work on lengthening the inhalation, creating a pause between the breaths, and then lengthening the exhalation. Soften, back off if you need to. Just be kind to your body. Allow this release to be gradual, meaningful, and smooth. And now as we exhale, let's bring that chin towards the right shoulder. Just a little bit different position. You notice the changes in the base of the neck towards the back. It activates the trapezius and the rhomboids a little bit. And we're still stretching the SCM, sternocleidomastoid muscle, and the scalenes, the ones that lift, keep our head up high. So release, relax, let go. Breathing all the tension out. Creating some freedom and space between the vertebrae of the neck. Inhale, bring the head back to neutral, and let's bring the right arm across to the left tricep and pull, activate, and keep the chin down with the spine long. 2 more breaths here. Lengthening the vertebrae, the back of the neck. Infusing them with some oxygenated flow and new vibration. Good, and exhale, release that arm. Okay, let's release the legs. They could be a little stuck now, so bring them forward and shake them down a little bit. And maybe massage the legs or tap or shake, whatever feels good to make sure they're alive and well. And we will continue with the next pose, caterpillar pose. So we're gonna have the right leg down and left leg on top. Just crossing over at the ankle. And we will slide the hands forward, reaching towards the ankles. And we're just letting the body go forward, just gradually and naturally, without much force. Just let it hang, finding its own position here. If you're able to pick up your toes, you can pick up the big toes in your hand. Or maybe you rest the shin or ankles. Or you can also use the strap, but don't use too much force when you pull, just a gentle stretch. And let the upper body receive the stretch, and then the back body and the hamstrings. This pose will activate and release the sciatic nerve. Make sure you're not forcing here. Just let it be opening softly. You'll feel sensations on the lumbar spine level as well. L4 and 5 mostly. It's going to travel down your sciatic nerve on the top leg, the left side. Inhale, walk the hands back in. And we'll switch the legs. Bring the left leg down and the top leg is the right now. And hinge forward. And here, continue to stay connected with the breath and observing the thoughts that arise. Maybe the mind becomes impatient and jumpy. Maybe you get those thoughts to circle around. Just notice that and bring it back to monitor the pose rather than the thoughts. And to release and relax into this present moment. And maybe it's an opportunity to explore into the sensations in the body. So we need to know more what is going on internally than externally. We are so much connected with the outer world, more than enough, more than it's almost unhealthy. It's too much for us. So we need to relearn to reconnect inside of ourselves, to disconnect from the world, to let it be. The world will be okay without you being in charge and monitoring everything. Just withdrawing into our inner self, into the depths of who we are, we can get more in tune with that deeper energy of life, with the serenity and the peace that lies beneath the chatter of the mind as we drop into the body and into the heart. We let things be as they are. We'll let go of judgment and competition, and of doing and always doing. Let go, relax, and just be. Being content with this present moment as it is. And noticing as it changes. All right, let's release that. Now we will advance a little bit into the hips with this piriformis stretch. It's called the shoelace. So bring the right knee on bottom. So we go and do the other side first again. And the left knee on top. We will walk the hands forward a bit. And let the body hang over that bent knee. Here, if you're not really touching the knee, you can put your blanket on top of the knee or your block, or just rest the arms on the floor. If that knee doesn't cross over, that's okay. Keep it out in front and just lean over a little bit. Continue to breathe. Make sure you feel relaxed enough in the body so you can breathe fully. If the breath is resistant, that means you're pushing too much into a certain pose or position. And the body is under stress. So back off a little bit so you are not putting the body in fight or flight or freeze. You want to put it in a place where it has room to grow, to change, to expand, to transform and transmute the energy into something more beautiful and more meaningful. Notice the changes at the base of the neck and the back of the neck. Releasing those muscles of the trapezius and rhomboids and the whole spine as well. And we intensely work on the top hip, that left side, into that TFL and the piriformis and the depth of the joint, which is a pathway for the sciatic nerve. Inhale and exhale, soften a bit more. Maybe you lengthen the exhalation. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 2. And exhale for 6. And maybe we make the inhalation and the pause equal. 4, 4, and then exhale 6. And let's go ahead and inhale, rise the body back up. And we'll switch the legs, left leg under and right on top. See how far they want to go in this side, could be a lot different. And as we exhale, let the body hang over the bent knee. Relaxing here. You're making so much progress with those legs there. I remember when you were just like, yeah, just like this. So now it's like, wow. So nice. Has it been about 6 months for you, Jane? Okay, more than 6 months. Well, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that comes first, and then you see how much you can do in the front. Yeah. Inhale, bring it back in. And let's switch to frog pose. So this one, make sure your knees are gonna be supported comfortably. We're gonna open the knees apart. Maybe sit back a bit to child's pose just to reassess those bones because they'll be a little bit off maybe. So yeah, take a break in between. Two breaths here in child's pose. All right. And now hands in the front, maybe block in the front of you. And open the knees as far as you're able and the feet further out than the knees. All right, and drop your body forward and feel those inner thighs, those adductor muscles and all the meridians and hip flexor, releasing and opening. This is also called saddle pose because it feels like you are on top of a horse. Inhale now, walk the hands back in and bring the knees together gently. Okay, we will be lengthwise on the mat now. We'll continue with more of Psoas stretch and hip flexor. So left knee stays forward, stays back, and right foot forward. So bring that right foot into a low lunge here. Left knee can be on a soft blanket. All right, and here we can walk the right foot to the edge and drop into the edge of the foot. Knee opens to the side. And then maybe you need your block here in front again. We'll drop to the elbows on that block, and left leg extends in the front. From the knee through the quadriceps into the hip flexor and psoas, creating a nice long stretch here. Breathe here, hold the pose, keep it steady, and just breathe. Okay, guys, let's release that one. Walk the hands back in. And step the right foot back. And we'll just switch them. Left foot forward. Bring it to the edge. Drop into the front. See what shape you want to create here. It may be a little different than the other side. Notice the areas of resistance and send your attention and your intention to those areas, and add the energy of the breath to release, to energize, to relax, and change this area to open up some space in the hip flexor and psoas. Psoas and hip flexors are very big muscles that actually hold emotions and unprocessed feelings. So you may get a deep release on the emotional luggage you carry as you do this stretch. It may come from the heart center, from the rib cage, middle of the chest, where we hold our fears and anxieties and resentments, whatever you may hold that's negative, it will come out. All right, 2 more breaths on this one. Okay. And we're gently gonna reach back and stretch the left leg back. Come into a child's pose for a moment to release those hip flexors. And then we all transition into our last pose. So we're gonna get our block to the end of the mat. And then maybe have 2 blankets. If you need one to wrap around you, you'll need an extra one, because we're gonna need one to roll underneath our back. So either a small bolster or a roll blanket. We're gonna roll the blanket and place it under our spine. So we're gonna make a cylinder, a tube shape with a blanket. And then we're gonna put it underneath our back. So we're gonna lay down from the tailbone. So put that blanket against your tailbone. And then lean forward so you can wrap your ankles into your belt. So we're gonna make those ankles stay steady so we don't have to worry about them. And they're on top of the block so the legs can be elevated. And then we will lean back on that blanket. So this will open the chest. The legs are up, the hips are down on the floor. So we have a nice and open chest with a nice relaxed legs. You can even put the block higher on its edge if you want the legs more elevated. Or you can put 2 blocks side by side. And find a place here where you feel like you're letting go and relaxing. Arms come to the side with the palms open in receiving mode. Chest and heart are open. Legs are relaxed and supported. And we'll take this next 15 minutes to really allow your body to fully relax. Imagine this line of energy connecting from your heels to the middle of your core, and then another line from the crown of the head into the core center. Start to breathe below the navel into this area of pranic energy. Breathing into the navel point, into the prana center, to store even more energy into the solar plexus, into the pranic center, where we get to collect the chi or the prana. Allowing the belly to rise and fall naturally with each inhale, rising. With the exhale, dropping towards the spine, squeezing a little bit. Let the belly expand again. And exhale, collapsing back in. Just noticing this rhythm of the breath and how it affects the body, how it nourishes the body, and how it changes the chemical balance in the body, from acidity to alkalinity, from stress to relaxation, from pain, discomfort to well-being and comfort. If this feels comfortable enough, you can stay here for the rest of the time, or you can transition at any time into full Shavasana. We will work on starting to get every body part releasing and letting go. So bring your attention to your big toe on the right side. And your ankle, right calf, and right knee, right thigh, and right hip, right side of the torso, right side of the belly, right side of the chest, right shoulder, right upper arm, right elbow, right wrist, right hand, right side of the neck, the whole neck, and the head, left side of the body, left toes, left ankle, left shin, left thigh, left hip, left side of the torso, left shoulder, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, and left hand, left side of the neck, back side of the neck, front side of the neck, your jaw, and your face. Right toe, right ankle, right shin, right knee, right thigh, right hip, right side of the body, right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, left side of the body, left toes, left ankle, left shin, left knee, left thigh, left side of the neck, face, facial muscles of expression, your eyes, the forehead, and the scalp. Scanning again, right toes, ankle, shin, calf, front of the thigh, back of the thigh, right hip, right pelvis, right torso, right arm, shoulder, and wrist, right side of the neck, back of the neck, face, forehead, scalp. Relax through the left side, left toes, left ankle, left shin, left shoulder, left thigh, left hip, left side of the torso, left arm, including the psoas, back of the neck, back of the head. The whole fascia throughout the whole body. Relax and release. Let go of the body. Let go of the mind. Just be the breath. Letting go softly, smoothly, and completely. Enjoy these moments of stillness in the body, quietude in the mind, connection between the body, mind, and spirit. Emotions may come, just notice them, see them, and let them go. Thoughts may come, do not get attached to them, let them float by. Noticing any thoughts or emotions coming to disturb your peace. Acknowledge them, allow them, and abandon them. One by one by one. Come back to stillness. Come back to yourself. Just simply be, no doing, no accomplishing, no competing. Just being with you, being yourself, becoming closer to your essence. Finding that place in your heart where you can be just like home. If you to get any glimpses of space, of freedom from thinking, those are beautiful moments of glimpses into eternity. You may get inspiration, intuition, anything relevant travels through your mind. Make sure you note it down after you are done. It could be something very meaningful for your life. Something important that you received. A message, an intention. Because when the mind is quiet and it's away from thinking, it's actually very clear and very connected. with everything and everyone, with the universe itself. And we can download certain pieces of information that we need, that we couldn't get any other way, through thinking or forcing the mind or logical thinking. Those moments of inspiration, of creativity. Now start to allow yourselves to come back to the room by moving the fingers and toes, waking up the body gradually. Bringing the feet and the hands to rub, to warm up maybe. Stretching the arms up overhead, lengthening, waking up the body. And then coming to the right side, maybe, and then coming up to sit. And we'll get our hands together at the center of the heart, connected with our own heart, with our own loving kindness and compassion. And bowing to everyone's light and wisdom and kindness, and sharing that into the world, where it's so much needed right now. Namaste. All right, beautiful practice. Drink a lot of water and rest.
Thank you, Dhyana.
You are welcome, Peggy. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, good. Are you at home?
Yes. Yes.
Or traveling? I know it's kind of like a lot of people are traveling. So.
Right, exactly. Thank you again.
Well, good. Have a good evening. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. I'll talk to you later too. I'll
Yes.
give you a call soon after
Sounds
hot
good.
yoga.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.